Guys, I want to show you the fundamental principles behind marketing. Because when you will get them, you will understand marketing more than 99% of people on earth. It sounds bold, but I mean it. Because most coaches, creators, and experts, they don't see the marketing as the whole thing. They see only pieces of it: DMs, funnels, offers, sales calls. And because they don't see the whole picture, marketing might feel for them like magic. Some funnel might work today but stop working tomorrow. This offer is good or bad. Why my calls do not convert into clients? How do I measure them? All these pieces have the underlying deep mechanisms on how people walk in the way from being a cold prospect to the desire, trust, and eventually to sell. And these principles are fundamental. When you will get them, you will understand any existing funnel on earth, because they all build on these first principles. After being 10 years in marketing, having offline businesses, online businesses, and making even 7-figure launches, I can explain it like this. Marketing is a chain of psychological events that bring someone from attention to action, and you can understand any of these steps. So if you are a coach, an expert, or creator, and you want to turn your views and attention into clients, into sales, into cash flow, watch this video. And if you want to have my help to build you this system for your business, simply tap the link below in the description and book a call with me. Okay, let's get started. Now guys, I'm asking to give me all your attention, because the next I will reveal the juice, the underlying mechanism below all funnels, all sales processes. It's very simple, just pay attention. The three main forces, three components are traffic, conversion mechanism, and delivery. When you understand them, you will understand everything, all funnels. We also can name traffic as engine. So engine or traffic, it is anything that sends people toward your offer. So your Reels is an engine, your ads is an engine, someone's promoting you also an engine. So they're all engines. And there are two types of engine on the planet Earth. It is organic traffic, organic engine. You're already familiar with it, yes? Instagram Reels, posts, YouTube videos, TikTok content. Also other stuff like SEO, Google Discover, podcasts. Let's focus in our case on Instagram and YouTube videos. So those are organic traffic. And a huge misconception you might have, misunderstanding, that organic traffic is free. Organic traffic is never free. You always have to pay for it. You pay for it with your time, with your effort, and in many cases, you can pay even real money for making organic content. So it's never free. Next, paid traffic. You can imagine paid traffic as a supermarket. It's never a problem to get traffic in our days. When you need it, you simply go to the supermarket and just take it from the shelf. The biggest supermarkets of traffic in our days on planet are Meta, it is Instagram and Facebook, YouTube in general, and Google. The most important for us will be Meta, YouTube, and TikTok. Next thing that I want you to understand about traffic. The platform and traffic source carry its own vibe. There is a real difference where someone looking at you. Is it Instagram, which is more lifestyle, day-to-day vibes, or it is a YouTube, which is more educational and I'm watching TV vibes? Or it is TikTok, which is more viral and for young people. Okay, now you understand about engine and traffic as a source. It can be organic and it can be paid. And these sources send you the traffic itself. Traffic, people. Now let's speak of the characteristic of the traffic itself. Traffic characteristics, it's very simple. There are only two characteristics in general, and the first one is temperature. You heard this word many times before. Basically, it just answer for a question: how ready this person to buy? Because each offer requires a specific temperature for them to purchase. Meaning, when you have a cheap product, low temperature is already fine. If you sell something for $1, you can sell it for any cold prospect almost immediately. And when you have a high ticket program, like high ticket coaching, it means that temperature of traffic required to be very hot in order to make a sale. You see, it means you can sell a cheap product for the cold traffic because temperature for this required low. But if you send someone directly from ads to your high ticket coaching, you will never send them directly because you didn't do anything to warm them up to a level when they are ready to buy your offer. The next characteristic, this is number one, temperature. Next is quality. Only two characteristics, very simple. Quality basically is about how the traffic match your criteria, because you set the criteria. If you have a low ticket, criteria is low. If you have high tickets, criteria are high. Also, you can sell something only for males or females. It's also criteria. So, temperature is about their mindset, readiness to make a purchase. And quality is, of course, about them, but it's mostly about you because you are the one who setting the criteria. You might sell a coaching product for males, how to become more resilient. It means if from ads to your offer will come women, they will be a low quality product traffic for you because they are not relevant to you. Also, if it will be school kids or elder people, they're also irrelevant for you. The traffic will be poor quality despite they are qualified as males. It means that process of qualification is filtering. It's super mega archi important to filter your traffic. How you do it? In paid ads, you filter through many settings in your ad cabinets and also, of course, with your creative, with what you say in your creative. In organic traffic, your content is a filter. You filter people when you directly speak to specific audience. And if you don't understand this, if you make reels for all kinds of people, it might bring your views, but your views will not convert and you will never understand why. Because you're simply speaking to the wrong audience and there is mismatch. It means never focus on views. Focus on quality views, on qualified views. If you will have 1 million views from women, but when you send products for males, you will get 0 sales. Okay? And when you have 100 views from males and they are 35 who interested in resilience, you will get, say, 5 sales. It's infinitely more than 1 million views on unqualified traffic. Let's go next. Look at this is the whole world. It is the audience pyramid, how the whole population on planet Earth divided by how much do they make money. Look, 50% of people on Earth, they make less than $500 monthly. Of course, these numbers are different from country to country, but it's just in general. 40% make 500 to 2K, and only top 10% they make more than 5K. What does it mean? Again, if you are chasing views, if you don't understand what kind of people comes to you, you cannot effectively create your own offer, because these people will buy different sorts of products. And when you optimize, let's say, for views, in most cases you will get all these people. And even if you will try to sell something for them which costs $250, which is kinda not that much, it is the half of their monthly salary. And believe me, they use all their monthly salary just to survive. And they will hardly buy your $250 offer. Even if you have many views, many followers, you're not making views. This is the answer why. Because you are not connecting your offer with the quality of audience that you attract. Next, how to understand which content attract which audience. Very simple. High dopamine content with money, Lambo, pranks attracts the bottom tier of people. It's easy to get views, they're easy to follow you, especially if you brag in the money, lifestyle, etc. But they will never buy. Actually, they can buy, but something like cheap, $1, $2, up to $50. You also can make money with this audience. You just have to understand the type of audience and tune your offer accordingly. Next group of people, this one, they like strategy, education, authority content because they are live in high ticket territory. And inherently, you will not get as much views and such fast traction from these people. They are more thoughtful, they are more picky in their content. You will get much less views, but your ticket might be much more higher. So don't chase views, chase quality, pre-qualified and filtered people in your environment. High dopamine content like money, Lambo, pranks, sex, everything with quick dopamine triggers attracts bottom of the pyramid, and you can sell them something from $1 to $50. Just keep it in mind. If you have strategy, frameworks, education, deep authority content, you will attract the top of the pyramid. Next, guys, goes the conversion mechanism. Conversion mechanism is all action that you do to warm traffic up and to make a sale. This is the conversion mechanism. Let's talk about how you even warm traffic up and what is this process even doesn't means. And we start this with understanding the traffic temperature formula. It's not some mathematical formula. I invented this by myself based on my genuine insights and experience. It's not about math, it's about I just want to help you to visualize the main things that affects people, how they will buy. First, which is very important, it is time. Means the more time they see you, the higher their temperature is. Very simple. Next, you multiply time to value. Again, very simple. The more value you give to them, the more their temperature will be. And also, underrated thing is vibes. We all are humans. We all are primates. And we have chemistry. You might like someone or dislike someone based on irrational things. Their looks, their behavior, their tone of voice, whatever, it's just vibes. And these things is like crush on someone. It either happens or not. And you also have to take this into account. Even when two people selling the same exact stuff, you might decide to take it from person A instead of person B just because of the vibes. Very simple. Okay, this is part kinda you understand. Time, value, vibes. Next goes the part on the client size. It multiplies to their pain. If they are in pain, they will take whatever you want to sell them, even if your vibes will be low, even if you will not give them any value below, and even if you showcase yourself at the first time. Meaning, if someone is on an inhabited island and they are starving and just wanted to get to the big land, when you will present yourself on the boat, they don't ask what the color of this boat is, they don't care who you are, they just want to get from their place to another place. Yes, from island to a big land. So this is how much pain is important. When you get these things done, you divide everything to condition. Condition is basically their current state, meaning a person can like your vibes, you can give them a lot of value, they spend tons of time with you, they are actually ready to buy, they even might want to buy from you, but they simply don't have money today. Their salary will be in a couple of weeks and you asking them to pay today. They want, but they simply cannot because their condition is not appropriate. Maybe they have some health issue, family issue, their dog just died, whatever. They might be just in the right condition despite you did everything right. So it's hard to, I know that it's hard to identify whether they are in the right condition or not, but just you have to understand that life happens and don't put all the blame at you. You might do everything right, it's just not the right condition. Also, very important, to the condition you have to include such thing like a moment. It means people simply can change their mind. Life can happen. Today they are ready to buy from you, they're engaged with you. Tomorrow another creator will pop up, another offer will appear, and they simply will change their mind. And if you did not take their money today, it means that it doesn't mean that you will take their money tomorrow. So grab the moment and take it when you can. I know it's hard to understand what is the best moment for client, but in general it means that you just have to make your offers regularly and build your systems so you can capture them today, next week, next week, next week. All system that you build should constantly trigger them, so when the moment comes, you grab them. Okay, so this is the great divider condition. And then when you have this all, this part and this part, you multiply this to offer. Means if your offer is powerful, it might beat all other stuff. I can sell you a simple pen for $1,000 if I say that you need this exact pen to write a contract that will give you a 1 million. So of course you will immediately find this $1,000 to give me, pay for the pen, which sounds stupid, but you will in the end will have 1 million. So the offer is so powerful that the price doesn't matter, your condition, nothing matter. It's just illustrative example, but it means what it means. Offer is very powerful. Now, this is the most important stuff. When you can figure this out, you can understand, you can start feeling the temperature of traffic on your own, and you can balance this prerequisites, this stuff in your head. Okay guys, let's take a real funnel and see how all this under hood stuff implies to a simple working funnel in real life that you already know. Let's take an Instagram funnel, a very simple funnel, high ticket that works right now. Steps like this: you have Reels, from Reels you send people to DM you, from DMs you send them to the call, on call you close them, make a sale, and then there is a delivery. How it looks on this scheme: Reels is your engine, DMs and calls is your conversion mechanism, because they warm up, prepare, filter client, send it to the call where the sale happens, and delivery is a separate step. Also your Reels also is a part of conversion mechanism, because they are warming up by looking your Reels and stories of course as well. So in this scheme, engine it's definitely you, and conversion mechanism is everything. Why it's even important? Because when you see components of your funnels 1, 2, 3, you can work on each of them separately, and you can measure each of them separately. Let's say you have 10% of efficiency on these steps on Reels. I will explain in a second what I mean. 10% of efficiency here, 30% of efficiency here, and delivery is delivery. Imagine that you have 100 views. At 10%, they will convert to 10 DMs. At 10%, they will convert to 1 call. If you even have 30% conversion from call to sales, 1 call will not make you sell, and you will flop. If you post in Reels, doing your DMs, doing your sale calls, and simply don't make sales, you might feel very discouraged. But when you do not track each steps and don't work on each of them, you don't understand what is happening, because you might need to tune only one step, and then you will get from not making money to making money, or making some money to making a lot of money. Look at this. What if we tune up only only one step? Let's say you make not 10 but 30% here. 10 remains here and 30 remains here. Now in this example you will convert 30 DMs from your 100 views. They will convert to 3 calls, and 3 calls will make you a sale. And this is the moment. You see what I mean? let's say you're making some money, how you can make even more money? You can start tuning up all other steps, because if you will have 30% everywhere, 30, 30, 30, 30, yeah, I will not write it, you will get 3 cells. And this is totally different game. You see what I mean? This is what is important. It might be hard to tune up everything at the same time, and you might really hit a ceiling, because if you will, you might focus on Reels production. Say you push your rate efficiency from your Reels from 30% to 45%, and then you might hit a ceiling. You might be physically not be able to do more Reels, or whatever reason, you just can't increase the quality of one step to 100%. You can hit the ceiling. What you do next? How you will increase your money flow, cash flow? You are moving to the next step. You can increase your DMs and increase the conversion here, and it will give you more sales. When you will hit the ceiling here, you go to the next step. You work on your close rate on the calls, and this is how, tweaking one step at a time, you will improve yourself significantly. And each improvement compounds on the previous. Next, this should lead you to the realization that content creation is not DMing. DMing is not closing calls, and closing calls is not delivery. It means those are separate processes. And if you do all of that, that is how you will get yourself to burning out. Because businesses build teams. Businesses not do all the stuff simultaneously. This is how the business works, and this is how I advise you to get from solo creator to a business. Look, all the same steps: Reels, yes, DMs, calls, and delivery. The business have separate people for all of this. So Reels, engine, it is you. You are the engine. This is where you have to shine. This is probably what most likely you like to do. To make content, to perform, to attract people, to generate views. This is your role. Your role is to be engine and attract people. Your role is not to make DMs. There is a specific person who is called setter. Setter is a specific person who has only one goal: to talk to people in DMs and convert them to the call, to book a call. That's all. Nothing else setter should do. The closer, it's another person. It is the person who actually show up on calls and sell whatever you have to sell. You see? And then goes the delivery team. Obviously, delivery team, it means that whatever you have to sell, say coaching, you can find people who will make it for you. It's not even necessary for you to perform that actions that you took money from. You see what I mean? It's not necessary. You can automate and delegate everything. Next, you might think that you need the super hard qualified people for all of this. The setters should be super proficient setter to make your stuff, or call. You need to have a starlight salesman to do the job. Even if you will think to build your business relying on a top-notch super experts, it will be a very fragile business, because if your top expert will leave you, you will find yourself with a business that is not working. That is why systems is that important, because having good systems in place, you don't need super setter. Any average setter will do the job. If you have a good conversion mechanism and good engine, people came to the closer on a call, warm up and ready to the point when even average closer will make a deal. He should or she should simply take money, and that's all. Not hard selling anything. It's all about systems and your understanding of how this system works. Now you understand everything, and you can literally take any file funnel on earth and break it down to these components. Reels, DMs, call is engine, conversion mechanism, and delivery. Another funnel, say email to webinar to calls. Again, email is traffic which is engine, webinar and call are the conversion mechanism. If you're running ad to a landing page where you're selling your course, ads is traffic, a landing page is conversion mechanism and call as well. But in some cases, you can even run ads to the landing page, and the sale itself might happen directly on the landing page. Landing page will warm up, convert, and do the stuff. It works if you have very strong landing page and the offer cheap enough to work immediately. It's usually this offer should be below $250. Anyways, ads are engine, landing page is conversion mechanism. All funnels you can imagine, they all have the basic mechanics that you now understand totally. Now, I'm challenging you, since you're here on this video, to make this quick exercise with me right now. Think about your business and tell me, do you see yourself as an engine or do you see yourself on any other position? Are you more closer? Are you a setter? Are you a delivery guy or are you an engine? Just answer this question for yourself. Do you really filter for quality? Who are you serving? Are you chasing views? Are you chasing engagement? Or you truly understand what your audience is and you filter and qualify only relevant to you people? And do you even talk to them directly? Do you measure each stage of your funnel? Do you understand traffic temperature of your prospects? Do you warm up them efficiently or not? Do they come cold to you or warm up effectively that it is easy to work with them? Do you see your conversion mechanism? What exactly is your conversion mechanism? How it warms people up and how the sale happens? And the next question, do you improve stuff incrementally or you just jumping from one place to another, not really focusing your attention on one step at a time? Now, guys, you understand everything, and I guarantee you that your marketing knowledge right now is way above of 99% of human on this planet, because they are not marketers at all. Okay, now let's build your client acquisition engine together. If you want me to work with you, I help coaches, experts, and content creators attract qualified buyers, book calls, and convert attention into cash flow. If you want to work with me, simply book a call. You will find a link into the description to this video. That's it. Have a great day and bye-bye.